So, where were we last time? Where did we leave off?
We left off. I've got notes. So, let's see. Session 2. Do you want the full spread or just the final detail?
However much you want to give. I don't know how much everybody else remembers.
All right. We made our way through the subways, parentheses, along the tunnels and off the actual trains. Noticed that the story was everywhere, with a lot of information was being suppressed. Had to change my appearance best I could. AR fashion, light weave, blah, blah, blah. Realizing that it might be at least tentative to travel topside. We came above ground station and headed to Frankie's. Got to Frankie's, place was a mess. Window busted out. Frankie had an ice pack on his face. An orc, parentheses, unknown as to who. I have an agent program running to search for him. Triggered the hit and beat the hell out of Frankie to force him to make a call. All caught on Frankie's personal CCTV system. Hard to fault him for not taking a bullet for us. He did pay us half up front for the initial job. Managed to get one personal favor from him to cover the rest of the payment. As we did complete the job, we kept a copy of the data that we stole for our personal records. Red fixed up Frankie and took a blood sample as a link for later on should we get fucked on the next job. As a way to repay us, Frankie offered another job, simple delivery, quote unquote. Took no commission. He's going to disappear for a bit, get some plastic surgery. Lone Star showed up, cornered us in the back, exited out the back, bricked his glasses. Breacher hit him with a stun baton. I was a little fuzzy on that. I couldn't tell. I don't remember if you hit the stun baton or if you actually shot him. I just said stun baton. Red cooked him with magic. He lived, but barely. Took his Simpsons rig and the Lone Star Mundane radio. Red was pretty messed up from all the drain he took casting and has taken his first steps towards Stimpack addiction. Breacher has started working on the data for the next run, more up his alley. I'm compiling data on the last one, looking for clues as to who set us up, and I'm currently preparing to scrub the Arc as Technologies terminal and repurpose it.
Awesome.
I haven't taken a single stim pack, thank you.
I thought you got hit with one.
No. I was offered one, and I was like, no. I just took a nap.
My apologies. I will correct my notes.
All good.
Awesome. So, yeah, that's where we are.
So I'm literally just going to be sleeping until I'm told it's time to get up for us to start doing our thing. But
there we go. Notes adjusted. By all means, if I missed anything, please let me know and I will put it into the system.
Seemed pretty clear.
I thought it worked pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, I am just
like Joe said something. I had that too. He wouldn't take it. You still have it in case you need it, though, Joe. So, I think we were really at the point where we were really ready to just head out, weren't we?
I'm pretty sure it was the end of that day, and we're just sitting at the house. He was sleeping. I was running programs in the background and working with the thing, and you were working with that laptop, and you were prepping for the next run. Is what I have.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are good to go whenever you want to go. You can do whatever you want to do. Yeah. So let me know what's going on.
I'm assuming you have a truck, right?
No, I have a car. We're supposed to go pick up that van.
Okay.
Yeah, weren't we gonna? Didn't we get in touch with someone to find a vehicle that was under repo?
I do believe we did. All right.
So
I'll run the bike then. If you guys want to run the van.
Sure. I'll provide backup.
I think it was a taco truck or something too, if I remember right.
I believe it was a taco truck.
It was going to be taco truck, right? So we had that joke.
All
right, let's go get our getaway vehicle and then go steal our cargo.
I don't think we have to steal it. I think they're
I
going
think
to
we're
load it.
stealing it.
Nah,
We're
you're
just taking it
no.
from point A to point B.
Okay.
It's supposed to
No,
be.
let's just
It's supposed to be an
let's say
easy
we're
delivery.
let's just say we're stealing it. It'll be more fun that way. It's exciting.
All right.
Roll out.
Roll out. You got the address for where the taco truck's normally parked at this time of at this point. So you make your way over there. It's parked along the side of the road. Actually, well, what time do you head out? Like, what time is it that you guys are gonna go? You have full discretion. Like, you can tell me what time of the day, what exactly you're heading over.
Oh, God.
Sure.
We're just delivering stuff.
All right.
Yeah,
No reason to try to make it a midnight run.
right.
All right. So you're going during the day. What time? Morning, noon, night? Morning, noon. You already said not night.
Yeah. So like
Morning is
11 a.m. Give people time to recover from the night before.
Okay.
brunch.
Go ahead, roll any of your recovery dice that you need. I think the only person who took any damage was Red Bear,
Yeah.
if I remember right.
Okay. Crap, I have to remember how to recover stun. Healing stun. I think it's willpower and body, but
Sounds right. Resting. The result can be. You roll your willpower and your or your body. Wait, whichever is higher against the base target number of 2.
that's just when resting.
Yeah. Must be completely resting, which you were. So
Yeah.
you basically roll per hour.
Say it's per hour, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you were sleeping for the night,
Yeah. All right. So take the higher of my 2, which is going to be willpower, so 5.
roll those
I
5
thought it was
dice.
both combined.
Yeah. Roll those 5 dice. Anything over a target number of 2 is 1 box healed.
Ooh, so I have 3 total successes, so 1 heal. If I'm resting for a few hours, 2, 3, another box healed. I had like 5, so that's another box healed. In 3 hours, I've healed 3 boxes. No success there.
You are counting your net successes, not your gross, right?
Correct. Yeah, I've been rolling like 3 successes on each one, so none on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh damn! I've healed 5 total boxes now. 1 more, and I should be good.
That one did it.
Yep. Okay.
That was how many
I'm
hours
good.
of rest?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice. Full night's sleep.
I'm gonna go grab some of my seaweed crisps.
Seaweed crisp. All right. So you guys head out. This part of Seattle's pretty where your guys are holed up at. You know, it's not the greatest area, but it's not the worst either. It's just a little grimy. But you make your way around to this parking lot where they like to park their taco truck on the overnights. It's across the street from a storage depot where they drop off containers from the container ships. And it's so far not open for business, although there is a little bit of a smoke or steam coming out of the chimney spout at the top. They're probably prepping their food for the morning to get ready to sell for their lunch rush, wherever they could decide to go park for that.
They're still planning to operate. There's going to be hot fucking grills and oil and shit in here. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing bad will come from that.
How are we gonna do this, fellas?
Well, it's do I see anything as far as an icon for it? Is it hooked up to the grid at all?
There is a arrow that says Manuela's Tacos. That's above the truck from the projector for it. It has a menu button and has the hours of operation listed as 1-2 ?
Okay. What about does it have like autopilot or anything like that?
This is a fairly old school rig, but it is hooked up to the grid guide, so it does have that, yes.
What's up?
What do you think,
Cut
you
out there.
lich?
What's that?
What were you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that we hack the grid guide, right? We hack control of it. I'll hand it off to Breacher. He's the rigger. He can drive. Fuck it, right? I'll hand control off to him. That way the guy can't, one, take off, because if he doesn't know we're coming and we're trying to repo his business truck, he's going to try to bolt. Or at least I would, right? Two, we've got control of it. We can run around, maybe cut a deal with him for some tacos or something later on. I don't know. But at the very least, it secures the truck for our usage, and then we can figure it out from there.
How are we going to either temporarily or long term evict the current residents? Am I going to have to be muscle?
Sure.
Oh no. Okay.
Let's get control of the vehicle first, and then we can discuss. Maybe we can talk to the guy. I don't know. I mean, he might be amiable too. He might not want to fight.
Sounds good to me.
We are messing with his livelihood. I don't know how much up for negotiations he's going to be, but it's not like he'll really have a choice either.
Right. So I will try to hack the truck.
Okay. It has a rating 3. Well, you're going to have to find it. So that'll be one roll. Let's give it a target number of 2 because you're like your physical area for it.
We're looking at like a data search kind of thing?
Yeah, we'll do a 2 data search. It's more or less you're just trying to sniff its actual IP address out because like you could see it. It's right freaking there.
Sure.
So a lot less work there. And then in order to crack it and take control of its systems, let's give that a target number of 3. Because again, it's not very sophisticated, but it's got a basic, anti-theft.
So let's start with finding it then. Data search, and we'll run a scan with that.
Any successes finds it.
Let me just make sure I've got the numbers right.
Jesus.
Saw a few dice.
I forgot
I
why
get
Mrs.
skill,
Banner
I get skill plus program, so it's nice.
5, 2, 4, 5 successes.
Cool. Now we're gonna try to crack it.
And that's a target number of 3.
All right. It'll be hacking plus. Fuck it, we'll run an attack.
One, 2, 3, 4 successes. So yeah, you've beaten it. Wait, no, 5 successes on that one. So yeah, you've cracked into it and you've broken its protection. You have access to its system. You have admin access. So what are you gonna do?
I am going to hand over. I'm gonna. Have we sorted out comlink links? Like I can link to your guys' stuff, right?
I would imagine.
The packets and stuff.
You
before.
gave me my comm link. I was imagining, yeah.
Well, yeah, yours is sorted. I'm talking like breachers.
Yeah.
So I'll give breacher admin access and command the vehicle. That's his shtick. I can drive a bike and that's it. And then once that's sorted, I'll beef up the firewall on it just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And do I go knock on the door now?
Yeah, go knock on the door.
Okay.
I'll unlock the doors. Just when he gets there, I'll have it unlocked first.
Okay. So it's got one of those like side step doors right behind the cab. And it's also got like the loading bay door in the back, whichever one you want to go for.
Before I go knock on the door, I'm gonna start walking. I'll stop, turn around. Glitch. Is there a way that you can change the registration of this vehicle to where, like, after we're done and we potentially return it to these people, that it won't be in the name of the person that could repo it from them?
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and that's a pretty
Okay, well, if
heavy
not,
system.
That might burn my guy, too.
well, I mean,
Yeah, let's-
I promised
that's
him
fair.
I'd bring it to him when I was done.
Never mind then.
The short answer to your question is yes. The long answer to your question is I don't advise it.
Got it. Okay. Then okay. That was gonna be my ace in the hole for negotiation, but
Well, that's
figure
okay.
something
I mean, you can use that.
I don't want to tell
Can it
them
be
that
done?
and lie. I'm not very
Can
good
it
at
be done?
lying.
Okay, well then yes, we can do that.
But yeah, but if we're not gonna, I'm not gonna use that. I'll come up with something else. Okay.
Which door are you
I'm gonna go the back, like the door that usually the employees come in and out of.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I have a good sound effect for this.
I didn't pick it up. But I have that same lunchbox.
What's up?
It didn't pick it up, and I have that same lunchbox.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I will go rap on the metal door.
You go rap on the metal door, and you can hear this voice speaking Spanish, like a woman's voice. Do you speak Spanish?
I do not.
Does anybody speak Spanish?
Maybe. Give me 1 second.
I think I do. Let me see.
I speak English, Italian, and Spirithial.
I speak Spanish.
You speak Spanish. Okay. Physically speaking, like how far away from Red Bear are you? You think you'd be able to hear what's being said?
It depends how loud she's being. Is she speaking through the door?
No, it's more like, shouting from the kitchen type thing. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd probably need to get closer because I imagine we're, a little distance away.
Okay. Okay. So you hear some loud speaking through Spanish. It takes a minute or two, and nothing.
Knock again.
Yeah, I'll start moving in
More
closer
Spanish. I mean, it's kind of like yelly Spanish.
here. Oh,
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and there's only one person inside this van, or taco truck, or whatever you want to call it. It's like it's like one of those, you've seen the taco trucks,
Right.
like the bread.
Yeah,
box.
it's a food truck.
Yeah, it's this big square food truck. There's this. She is a hunched over, probably in her 60s, Hispanic lady. She's the only one in there.
Oh no.
And she is now like scared. She looks at you. She's waving the knife, like not like just a kitchen knife, right? And she's just yammering, like yelling at you in Spanish. You speak Spanish, Breacher, and it's I don't have any money. We're not open till 1. I don't have any money. Please, this is all I got. I need to make the money to make my payments. Go. I don't have anything for you.
yeah. Once I'm close enough, Reacher would start responding in Spanish. It's too late. The payments are too late. The truck has to go back.
No. I have a week to make the payments. I have the note. And she starts rustling through one of her drawers.
Listen, the order got put in. You're going to have to call and deal with the company on it. I need you out of the vehicle.
Hold on. What is she saying?
She's saying that the payment's not due yet.
How much is her payment?
She shoves the paper at you, and it shows that she's right. The payment's not due yet. And it has the beginning balance of the truck and the ending balance of the truck. She only owes like $3,000 left on this thing.
Okay. Alternative plan. I will front 300 new yen, which is 10% of what she owes. If we can just borrow the truck today, it's like a paid day off for her. If you guys are fine with that, I'm fine with that.
Is she using like real meat or soy-based products for her taco?
I
I'm sure it smells like real meat.
was gonna say, I'm sure it smells like real meat. She's been trying. She's not rich, and some of it might be real meat, but it might not be cow. You might have a demolition. You might have a demolition man situation here.
Let's say so. When you ask if it's real meat, she just looks at you and go, "Nay."
Do you ask if it's real meat?
I do.
Yeah, see, real meat.
Oh God,
I
what if
can
this is
ask for
ghoul
what?
taco?
Yeah. All right. I mean,
Rata.
Okay,
Rata.
so-
Real meat.
yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, it
Nutria?
means what you think it means.
Oh, I never got to evolve to eradicate. Anyway,
Rat burger's not bad.
it's really not. Perhaps it is the Cajun neighboring of me, but
Fat squirrel.
Squirrel's a fine meal too.
300 borrow truck for today.
She doesn't understand you all that well.
No, here, I'll translate for her.
Okay.
Need to borrow a truck. Need to borrow a truck. $300. You take the day off. We'll bring the truck back at the end of the day.
How am I going to make the money for she asks how she's going to make the money for her payment. She needs to get that, she has to hit that lunch rush.
How much do you make
much?
in a day?
A couple thousand. She's like, I can make 2,000 on a busy day if I get it in the right
He has
spot.
a week to pay this off.
She has a week.
So how about you take the day off? I'll give you 1,000. Then tomorrow you should be able to make the rest of the money to pay pay this off.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Give her 1,000. That's
I'll throw in 500 for that.
okay.
So she's halfway
You
to
gotta spend
having the
money to
thing
make
paid
money.
off then.
I'm a broke hoe, so
Yeah,
my money's already spoken for. Computer programs aren't cheap.
No, they are not.
yeah.
But
He's such a nice guy. He never asks to borrow a dime.
before she leaves, she says, she packs up some of the food she already made. She goes, and she leaves a couple plates on the counter, and she goes, I left you lunch.
Oh,
Salsa verde is very good, very fresh, made this morning. And she gets off. I mean, she is a little old Mexican lady, probably like 5'1", 5'2", and she just kind of totters off.
she should probably go see a doctor to get that scoliosis looked at.
Yeah.
I know a good street doc. She's
Okay.
real rude though. I'm gonna like do the whole like upper body on the back of the truck and then swing my legs up there.
I'll just step up into it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to have taco.
Yeah, same.
I too will have a taco. I'm also going to change the persona, the AR persona of the truck to kind of hide it a little bit. It's not going to do anything about the wrap on the outside, but anything looking at it in AR will see something different.
Ooh,
Hey,
should
is
probably
there
turn
a
off all the
popular
kitchen stuff.
like food truck brand? Like if like Stuffer Shack on the go?
Stuffer Shack does have on-the-go trucks.
Well then, can we make this a Stuffer Shack on the go, but maybe misspell it so we are not legally but to the casual viewer, they won't notice a difference?
You could.
Stuff Ed Shack on the go. You know, look, it's the little things, you know. It's like cartons of milk.
Rich with vitamin R. Oh, Gary the No Trash Cougar would like to have a word with you.
These smarch weather. All right, so we know where this thing is that we're going to go pick it up. We have a driver. We have a truck. Let's go pick up our delivery and then deliver it.
Cool. I'll finish my taco, hop on the bike, and follow behind.
Let us hope that we
Yeah.
are not upon the Fury Road.
I'll have the car follow us from a distance behind just in case, but also want to double and triple check that everything is off and stowed. I don't want flaming, boiling grease flying out as we're driving around town.
Knives falling off the walls.
Well,
What's that
I'm sure it's
hissing sound
magnetic.
back here? Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, it's a gas leak. Don't worry. It's okay. It's going to feel real great in a little bit.
you take your time to get all that stuff turned off. It's not very hard. There's just a single valve per stove in order to get the gas tank shut off and turn the fryers off. The utensils and everything are stowed really easily in drawers and cabinets, so it doesn't take much time to get all that stuff
Is there a lid for the fryer?
There's a lid for the fryer. It's kind of like one of those drop-down lids.
Yeah, you should put that on there and latch that shit down because hot grease everywhere sucks.
Right?
But it's there in case we need it, in case like we get tailed. And then we start lobbing hot grease at them bastards.
Yeah.
While we are driving to the location after we do all this, I'm going to keep an eye out for any suspicious looking biker gangs that might start following us. And if that way I can just start stun bolting them while they're driving.
Okay. Actually, go ahead.
I thought you said.
Go ahead and give me an intuition check for that.
Okay. Do.
It's an open check, so just let me know how many successes you get.
Intuition, as in just the stat, right?
Just the stat. Unless you have like
Oh,
shadowing or tailing or anything.
Uh,
I have shadowing and tailing, but that's on him.
um, do. I do not. I don't have tracking. I don't have shadowing. Yep, nope.
Okay.
And I got no successes.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. You got your head on swivel, looking out the windows, and
Ooh.
nothing.
You know, modern street graffiti really is like the art of our time.
There's been some pretty cool scenes I've seen over time.
Yeah, yeah. They're probably poor though. Spray paint ain't cheap. I'm just going to continue to make idle chatter while we're on the way there.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna take you long to get to where you're going. I was getting that set here. Just bear with me a couple seconds.
I could see it's like we're like an ice cream truck, but for blue collar workers.
Yeah, absolutely. We loved it when the taco truck used to come outside of work and dock.
When
Yeah,
it's food truck.
Yeah, I have a lot of success with mine.
When it's food truck week on campus, the students go crazy.
I love food trucks.
We've got one of those. What do you call that? It's not a restaurant, but it's like in the middle of the city. It's the yard.
Like a food truck
And
park.
it's this place for food truck park. Thank you. I was like, what? This is brilliant.
I'm trying
But
to
I
get
don't
one of
like
those.
is going to the food truck and spending more than I would if I went to a steakhouse.
Fair. The food is pretty solid. Steakhouse is aside. I'm trying to get a food truck park set up here at some point. I get a couple of them running, it'll be solid.
We lost like one of the food truck parks that I love over in the Montrose area in Houston. There were like 3 trucks there that were like staples. Like one was called Bun Slut, best burger place in town. But they paved it. They had the move, and they, to quote the song, paved paradise to put up a parking lot for 2 of the restaurants that were around where the food truck was. So food truck park was. It's very sad times.
They ran them out.
Ooh.
We now have a Jenny's ice cream that also has some apartments attached to it, which Jenny's is fine. It's like it's from Ohio, so take it as you can. And then some fancy ass restaurant next to it too. Montrose, for those that don't know, used to be the very queer neighborhood in Houston, and now it's the very gentrified neighborhood in Houston.
I'm trying to think of Jenny's. I don't know Jenny's. Must be from like Southern Ohio.
My boss, who is also from Ohio, she swears by it, but I don't know the last time she was there when it was a big deal, but apparently a fairly popular local brand that has now spread, and they have pints in stores and standalone like locations now in other locations, other places.
I like seeing it when they can do that. We have a sub shop up here. It's only in Northeast Ohio. And anytime we've tried branching out, the franchisors have had to pull the license back in less than 6 months.
Oof.
Because you're like, nope, you're not making it right. You're fired from your own company.
Wow.
Well, not to interrupt all that neat, fun, happy stuff,
go ahead.
but you have made your way through the streets and you have hit the area you need to be at. You've arrived to the warehouse. We're not quite here yet. And you pick up, just ignore what's on the screen. This is where you're heading, not where you are. I'm just moving you guys there prematurely. you head up to the main warehouse that you're supposed to be picking the stuff at, and it's right along the shore. Docks for Seattle. Front gate's wide open. It's like an old hangar style place.
Ooh. I'm gonna take a picture with my comm link.
Okay. I'm looking around through AR.
Not a whole lot going on. Actually,
Yeah, we were checking on it last night. Does everything seem the same pretty much as last night?
everything seems the same as last night.
Okay.
Let's move back actually to this here because, like I said, I was just making sure that scene worked. I added that while we were doing the stuff.
I'm just reloading Foundry. It gets a little goofy on my computer.
Gotcha. But yeah, it's fairly standard kind of hangar style warehouse. Orc in overalls is standing over at the front of the gate, smoking a cigarette.
Are we
So
driving through the gate or walking through the gate?
We should probably, make con. Do we have credentials to get in here from the original packet?
No.
Should have been something we
You
looked
muted.
at.
Oh, okay, there we go.
What was happening from the original thing was the guy needed to smuggle it out without anybody knowing that it was leaving.
Gotcha. Okay, so we don't have credentials. We need to get inside, change it up.
He was
Get
gonna
it
just
smuggled out.
he was gonna give you the package, and you just got to get it to where it's going.
Gotcha. So we have to make tacos.
We have to be the food truck.
I think that's going to be the easiest way.
And it makes sense. It's an easy in.
Okay, so anybody know how to make good
I was going
tacos?
to say, can anybody cook?
That's not a.
Red Panda?
It's not an actual skill.
I mean,
it's up to anybody, like if you can cook or not. It's not like a skill in the game.
Yeah.
I have
it's just-
I have
as
natural
much as Red
I have
Panda
natural remedies.
Well, it's just as much as Red Panda eats. I would assume that he might be best suited for this.
I find that offensive, but I will try. So I'm gonna see what's there and start trying to cook up some kind of taco. Yeah, that goes. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
I guess once we set up shop, I'll I'll open shop and
Well, we'll see if they'll let us in the gate to set up shop.
oh, fair.
Yep. Drive up to the gate. The orc looks at you through your driver's side window in the main taco truck. He's like, "What do you want? Setting up for lunch?"
Setting up for lunch. So you get the boys some real tacos.
Real meat, not
It's
just
my
all
grandma's
soy.
recipe.
It's not just all soy.
No, it's real meat. Here, look. Try one. There should be one laying around somewhere.
All right. He greedily scarfs it down. Okay. Yeah.
Don't forget to chew.
The what? Yeah. Oh, chew. He's got time for that. And nobody got time for that. Yeah, you could set up over there in the parking lot. He just
The
waves you
parking
over.
lot through the gate, at least.
Yeah, it's through the gate.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go there. I'm gonna park as close to an edge as I can find that is close to the building we're trying to get to. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Or maybe I misunderstood. This is like multiple building setup.
Yeah,
on the
it's
dock, right?
um.
Okay. I'm with you.
Well, let's do this. This is basically where you're at. Something looks like this.
I think I might be on the wrong map.
Oh,
It's got me on city proper.
You're on the right map. Hold on. I just need to do this. This isn't exactly where you're at, but it looks very similar.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
okay.
The area
Oh, okay.
looks remarkably similar to this.
Okay.
You got You got the outside. The brown is the inside, like grass. The black will be the parking lot. It's got all the shipping containers. It's got a standard security office building when you first pull in, and then the long rectangular building will be the main proper warehouse.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So I
having
guess
some issues with Foundry. Give me just 2 seconds.
Oh, I'll have the car park like half a block down the street.
Okay.
While I'm going to start busying myself getting the kitchen ready and start cooking, I am going to be making random like things I would have heard from like a chef live TV, like not live reality TV show. I'm yelling that kind of random stuff, but I'm yelling it in Nepali because it's the other language I speak.
Gordon Ramsay the fourth.
Right.
Steak is so rare.
It's raw.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's still moving.
But I'm angrily shouting in Nepali. And once I run out of chef things to say, I'm going to start randomly shouting like dishes that I've heard of.
I will take a screenshot of the menu, and I'm going to create a quick AR one. And then I'm going to go around and see about handing it out to people, to their comm links individually, and talking up the business and trying to find our contact if I can.
Okay. God, we even give you a name for a contact? I don't think we did.
Don't know. I didn't have the pack.
Well, either way, let's just call him Morgan. So you're looking for a guy named Morgan, and it doesn't take you very long to find Morgan. We're like, oh yeah, Morgan, he's a forklift guy. He works in the warehouse, probably moving stuff around. He doesn't take his lunch till around 1 or 2. He's the only one working forklift today, so.
Morgan, that guy needs to take a vacation.
Perfect. Well, I'll hand out the vouchers for like what, 1 free taco kind of shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're killing me with this.
Look, man,
One free.
everybody's got to have the physical voucher, right? Like the
Right.
physical.
No, I get it, but you give them a percentage off.
No,
Buy
you
one, get one half off.
you hook them in with the one, because 1 taco is never enough, and it costs you like next to nothing to make a taco. 1 taco is never enough.
I mean, it's literally costing us nothing to make a taco.
That's true.
That's a good point.
It costs us nothing, right? But you hook them in with that one, and then the addiction feeds, and then we become their taco dealers. But yeah, I'll start moving around if they'll let me inside the building, so I can hand out these vouchers for these AR vouchers for free tacos. It has to be done direct. I can't just do a broad spectrum. I'll explain that. That's how I keep track of it.
Yeah. They're not going to let you in the building for this. Oh, and by the way, you're making like $5 per 4 tacos and like $10 a burrito if anybody's ordering those. So you're making money right now too.
Okay.
And of course, they're stuffing some money in the tip jars, and they're going to say, no, we can't let you in the warehouse. Safety issues. It's a hard hat zone.
I'll point over to a hard hat. I mean, I'm happy to put one on.
Yeah, I can't let you in the building.
Well, can we? Do we have a break schedule where I could get the people to come out here then, and I can, because I want to make sure that everybody gets a shot at these tacos. They're made with real meat, man.
Yeah, here.
I'm going to shout in Nepali, tell them they're bomb ass tacos. I know he doesn't understand me, but that's part of the mystique.
He says, you can leave them there. You can hit the guys up when they come out. Most of them take their break between noon and 2. They'll all be shuffling out through that door eventually.
All right, I'll just hang out there and start giving out vouchers for a free taco.
So it's a little past noon at this point, probably like 12:30 or so. And you've been selling tacos pretty consistently. Probably made, see, they're $5 per 4. See, how many people could you have taken care
That's
of?
cheap as shit.
These old school taco prices, man. I don't know. It's like $10 a burrito. I don't know how much stuff costs. I don't
I
leave my
charge
house anymore.
15 for 3 of them.
15 for 3.
Look,
Jeez.
here's the thing.
Yeah, my
This
tacos
is
are
the
good.
supply system. This is the supply system of a little old Hispanic lady. Like, these are this is the collective of people that can still get away with selling like a dozen tamales for $6 in this economy, like right now. So like, I'm going to continue with her prices because she knows what she's doing. She's done the math. She probably hunts the rats herself.
True. She probably makes her own tortilla. I'm not doing that.
No. Hard same.
So you made like 400 or 500 new yens so far. You know, you've put the money. You're putting some work in. A couple hours go by. It's about 1:30. Last of the break crews are coming out. Last of the shift breaks are coming out. Handing out those free vouchers. How are you looking for this Morgan guy?
Yeah.
Name tag?
Name tag? Okay.
Assuming they have one on their shirt if they're a dock worker or some
Yeah,
sort.
they'll have a little badge here, kind of like embroidered on. You see a Morgan.
Tacos. Get your free taco.
Free taco. That's what my what.
Well,
Anyway,
we're gonna
I'll take a free taco.
Does Morgan show us having a comlink icon?
God, what do you mean by that?
Does he have an active comlink icon?
Yeah, he has an active
Does he have an
comlink
active
up.
comlink? All right, I'm going to send a direct message to his comlink. We're here about the job.
He pauses for a second, checking his messages, and you know he's a dock worker. He's not a technologist, and he's doing the boomer hunt and peck on his comlink.
I will visibly sigh.
And you get back after an obscenely like the typing message thing just goes and goes and goes and goes. It's like he's writing you a novel, and then you just get back the word. Okay.
Come get your taco.
He walks over to the taco truck. This is like a 45, 50-year-old balding fat guy.
Come get your taco voucher is what I meant.
He looks down at his phone again, and he looks up, and he's like looking around like, this guy's never done this before.
Oh, this poor guy.
I'll make my way like over, getting out vouchers to everybody. You know, tapping their comlink. Cool. All right. Cool. Here's your voucher. Here's your voucher. Here's your voucher. I'll get over to Morgan and be like, hey, here's your voucher. You get one free taco. And then I'll send a message to his comlink through the system like, hey, where is the item we're to pick up?
He picks up his comlink. He looks at it. And he goes, oh, yeah, no, it's inside.
You don't have to say it as a message.
Oh. Hunting and pecking, and then it's like, and you get back. Come meet me around back.
All right, 20 minutes.
Long, like you see him doing the hunt and peck thing again, like right there in front of you, and you see the typing message thing going across your screen again, and then just a 1-letter response, K.
This is fucking painful. Hand out the vouchers and whatnot, and I'll slowly make my way around the back.
All right.
Oh, we lost Glitch. So I'll ping Glitch on his account. Like, are you find the guy finally?
I did.
When he says we've lost Glitch, I'm gonna shout in Nepali, it doesn't matter, he was worthless anyway, and start making more tacos.
I'll message back. Yep, I'm going to see about finding the component. Be back in 2025.
So you head
College
around.
improv classes are coming in handy.
I suck at improv. You head around back of the warehouse, and he's, you know, the bay door's open, and he's on his forklift. He comes, out at a, decent speed. And he's like, where's the truck? This thing's kind of heavy.
What's he got on the forklift? Is it just a box?
It's just a metal. It's just a big wooden crate. Not big, but I mean, like, it would take 2 people to lift and carry it. It's pretty much
team
what
lift.
it's pretty much what Frankie described. This wooden crate probably has other stuff inside of it.
Okay. Can he set it on the ground off to the side, and as we're leaving, we'll drive the truck by, pick it up, and head out?
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Looking around, what are the camera situation like back here?
so there's 2 cameras on the corner of the building facing, kind of like doing the crosshatch across the loading docks, so the whole thing should be seen. And then there's 2 more cameras on the canopy in the middle, one pointing directly into the warehouse and one pointing outward across the yard. It's a wide lens.
All right. Can I hack those?
You can hack anything you'd like.
Let's hack those real quick.
Like my mom.
Giggity.
Code Slinger.
Let's see. This is a warehouse. Max security is a 6 in this system. Like, that's like the best of the best. 3 is kind of like middle of the road, what most people would afford. They don't really ship too much in the way of dangerous materials. Let's just go ahead and give this a 3 on its rating.
All right, so we're going to use all the toys. We'll use Attack Program 5, Hacking 11, Code Slinger 2.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of successes.
That is a lot of successes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 18. I'm gonna give that a critical. Let you gain back a point of edge if you haven't spent any, or if you have spent any.
I spent some on the previous run, but when does that only refreshes on criticals?
Yeah, it refreshes on criticals. So let's go ahead and refresh a point of edge there. But yeah, you gain access to the system. It doesn't set off any alarms because that was done really well.
I need to rewind the loop to take myself and Morgan out of the camera, and then that's what the loop is going to play. Is that that area where nothing and nobody is back here.
Okay. That'll be really hard for people to spot considering it's nothing. There'll be that brief stutter here and there, just, when the camera decides to go back and loop, depending on how much of a duration the blank that you're giving it is.
Oh, like an hour?
Okay, so it's like an hour. Every hour it'll kind of do a little stutter and reset back to the previous hour point, or the beginning of the loop, I should say. Okay, yeah, that gives you plenty of time. Gives you at least an hour before.
Can I leave myself a back door just in case?
Yeah, go ahead and leave yourself a back door. That'll work. You got enough success.
I don't know that I'll need it, but just in case.
Yeah.
And then I'll make my way back to the truck.
Okay.
I'll send a message to Preacher and Red. Packages on the ground, hidden in the back. We'll have to slide by on our way out and pick it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at Red Panda cursing out the ability. I think he's at his wit's end. Whether we are or not, I think we're out of tacos.
Fair enough.
I will shout to if there's any customers left. With your gluttony, you have finished my meals. In Nepali, turn the sign to closed and slam it shut.
I have no clue what he said, but that was effective.
Well, you have made 300 new yen in just straight money for the taco sales, and you've gotten a tip amount of 200. So you made 500 new yen out of this run.
Okay.
of just selling tacos.
I say give it to the lady. She's going to need to replenish the stock.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
So you've given her
So
about
when-
2,000. That'll be like 2,000 toward the 3,000 she owes.
That'll be, yeah.
1,500 because we each only gave her 500. Like the two of us gave her 500. We gave her 1,000.
Oh, okay.
And I chipped.
All right.
Yeah. So this will be another 500 towards it.
Okay, so she's halfway to paid off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
So
yeah.
Probably take the taco truck around back and turn it around,
Turn
To get it out?
around.
like around back by the dock.
Every now
Yeah,
and then.
like kind of. Yeah.
if this thing is a little too heavy for all of us to lift together, I have a backup plan. So there's that.
Cool.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not.
Well, you back the truck up, you get off the dock, you go to move this thing, and why the hell did he use a forklift? Thing only weighs about 50 pounds, 60 pounds total.
Oh, okay. Probably because he's got a bad back. He's been doing this his whole life.
But
I mean, my strength is
And-
only 2.
And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I knew how to drive a forklift, I'd be driving it all the time for everything. It makes the ladies hot.
it
So-
does.
I'm trying to think if the packet gave us any more information on this. We know how big it's supposed to be, but it's kind of light for it to have to have been on a pallet.
Well, it
Sorry,
wasn't a pallet so much.
anything.
It was just a big wooden box that was coming in.
Right.
And you
I'm
do have the
gonna
drop-off point. and a
click on my
contact name.
I'm gonna click on my astral perception real quick and see if it's giving any sort of magical. Okay, cool.
None.
I have done my bit of security prep.
Hop on the bike and follow the taco truck out when it leaves.
Okay.
Yeah. You can head out.
We should probably
I believe the restaurant opening was a success.
Did you say cover what?
cover the crate in the back of the truck in case they inspect it on the way out.
If it's small enough to fit like behind some of the equipment, like not like literally between the wall and the equipment, but like closer to the front of the cab and the equipment. That way it's kind of like looks like it's a storage crate.
It's like a 3x3 wooden crate.
Okay.
Do we have the trash from the trash cans still? Can we bag that up and throw it on top of it?
Could.
Oh, that.
We're taking our own trash with us, because we're eco-friendly.
Right.
Yeah.
Farm to table, all that jazz.
Right?
Bait.
The farm just happens to be the sewers because it's rats.
No one's going to want to dig through the garbage. Good idea.
Okay. Yeah, so you throw the garbage on top of it. You're able to get out quite easily. You do have a drop-off point and a contact name, a Karen, that you just need to drop this off to at the next point. Oh, I love that face. And that's when we come to this map.
Yeah, I'll just follow the truck.
So you make your way up to this other warehouse. This is outside the Redmond Barrens.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
It's outside of it. It's not in it.
But how outside?
It wasn't even upscale enough to be in the Redmond Barrens?
Well, you're not going to get the Barrens pricing,
Okay.
but you're not going to get the other local pricing either. It's more like, hey, this is a little cheaper than what normally we would see in this area, but a little more expensive than it should be nonetheless.
Perfect for shady enterprise.
Yeah. Could say that. And you pull up.
There's probably an icon that says Shady Enterprise somewhere around here.
It's just the Starship Enterprise with like a blunt and some sunglasses on.
I have to have that drawn now.
Yeah.
Now I need that as.
I feel the need. I feel the need. I need that as a poster.
God, that's my next
You're right.
phase. That's my next phase world campaign, the Shady Enterprise.
Mm.
Gotta work on that now. Thank you. You just gave me a whole campaign idea. You pull up, and it's a big warehouse. It has an office in the front of it. You can tell that's the office entry because it says office right on the front of the building, and it's got 2 parking lots off to each side of it. And then in the yard, there's scattered barrels and shipping containers and junk. There's a line of the power lines run right up the one side of the building, and there's a waste pipe going directly toward, you guessed it, the Barrens.
This world needs a new Titanic.
So this is the drop off point.
This is the drop point.
I'm pretty sure we shouldn't just like knock on the door and leave it. Like that feels inappropriate.
Yeah.
What would we even say? Cursed Earth Pizza?
I'll go knock on the door. Fuck it.
Knock on the door, fine. Just dropping it off at the doorstep, not a great idea. Yeah.
No, not so much.
What is this? A contactless delivery? We're not Uber crimes.
Rent a site.
I'll go with glitch. To go ahead and knock out the door.
Okay. The door has a buzzer system. You go buzz the door. You hear a woman's voice. Yes? Can I help you?
Delivery for Karen?
Yes. Give me 2 seconds. And then you hear buzz, door buzzes. And unlocks, clicks, and you can go in.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
I grabbed the Nuyen, so we're not leaving it in a truck near the Barrens, and I'm following it in after I lock the truck up.
Yeah.
Is there a parking garage for the truck here?
Parking garage, no, but there's 2 parking lots on either side of the.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure
Maybe I ought to pull it into one of those.
yeah,
Okay.
I could do that remotely, right?
I'm just saying,
Yeah, you do that
we're still
remotely.
next to the Barrens.
He's got a point. Yeah.
All right. Once we're all, is somebody staying with the truck? I assume.
I don't think so. Because I know I was going with you.
I mean, I can stay with the truck if that's what you guys. If y'all want someone to stay with the truck, I'll stay with the truck.
We're in a shady
I have Lumpy as backup if I need it, so I'll stay with the truck.
We shouldn't be too long.
Pretend that this van thing here is the truck. God, that is tiny. I can't
That
make
is
it
small.
any. I can't
It's a
make it any
tiny
bigger.
taco truck.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
she's always bitching about.
I utilize my PIM tech. It's fine.
can I make this bigger? No, I can't.
That's all right.
Anyway, the van's the truck, the taco truck.
We got you.
Hi, Van.
Let's put that there.
Dwarf side.
All right.
We'll head inside, I think.
I think so. All right.
I think I'll just stay where I am and flip through news. Aw, Ming-Hua died.
So you're flipping through your feel good news and across the feed, of course. You guys are popping up all over the place. It's got replays of the initial assassination. It's got you guys leaving the Electric Dolphin. Them losing you somewhere suspiciously near your safe house. Which kind of odd considering you don't really remember being chased towards your safe house at all.
We've made lots of friends.
But back to feel good news. Piddles the poodle had a litter of puppies. and I think that
Oh, piddles.
yeah, and they have new enhancements pills for men that you totally need because horny singles in your area want to meet you.
Spam.
Yep.
It's not even real spam. It's soy spam.
Yep. But we'll cut over to the guys inside the building.
Single grannies in your area want to meet you.
The AR,
single
the
troll,
AR,
single troll granny.
they take their teeth out and they're like, "Nyah, nyah, nyah, nyah," and put their teeth back.
Joke's on you. That's my shit, yo.
It's terrible.
Hold my horns and tell me I'm bad. Bad.
Horrible.
I will call them horndle bars.
That's so terrible.
That's awesome, actually.
And just like that, we all got canceled.
All right. Come inside.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, we're going forward. It's like what, like a standard office layout, kind of a little lobby, and then her at a big counter.
Yep, there's in this thing in the middle is just kind of like a constant feed of information, shipping, distribution, going on along with advertisements for, get your stuff shipped here. We're the bestest. And there's a woman sitting behind a desk where 3 people should probably sit, but she's the only one working today, it appears. And she says, "Oh, you must be the guys here with the delivery."
We are indeed.
Well, you can go ahead, pull your truck around to the back, and unload through there.
Easy enough. I will send that message to Red. Pull the truck around the back. Or actually, Breacher's right here. He's still got command of the truck.
So,
I was about to say, I will
Let
reply,
Red know
I
we're-
do not drive.
Yeah. Let him know
He
that
will
the
drive
truck's going to be moving.
all right. So what did
I
you
will
have
continue to reply.
Sorry,
I
go
can
on.
ask Lumpy too.
Go ahead. Hold on. Were you asking Duality?
I was going to ask Glitch. You said you had your agent out sniffing stuff a while
Yep.
back. What was it sniffing
One of them.
for? Yeah, what was one of them? What were they doing again?
He was hunting for information on the orc.
Okay.
The orc that, basically fucked Frankie over and fucked us over.
Okay. What was
Yeah,
what were the other
that's
ones
his
doing?
whole purpose. One of them is running. I've got 3.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them is running the background on the orc. The other one is working out the As Technologies laptop, and the other one is here on my comm link, just hanging out, waiting for a command.
Okay. Cool.
Being your buddy.
My buddy. My buddy.
Hey, buddy,
And just like that, my back hurts. Thank you.
A little bit.
Same.
yeah.
Kid, sister, kid, the whole line.
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole line.
Wow. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's gonna be stuck in my head for like the next 2 days.
Get off my lawn.
It's a constant. Our big pit bull's name is Buddy. And so we're always thinking that and kid sister to the little pit bull.
Get off my lawn. I'm going to go yell at a cloud. All right. So, you go ahead, you pull the van around the back. The bay doors open. There's a conveyor belt with a robotic arm there, ready to take any packages. Do you all go, or is it just Red Bear in the van?
I think it's just Red Bear in the van.
Okay.
It's the newest CBS pilot.
Is she gonna let us walk through the
Yeah.
the factory to the back?
Yep.
Okay.
Go that way.
She'll buzz you
When I
through.
see the door open and the robotic arm, I just go like, I try to make myself look bigger and intimidating.
I don't know where coming.
Ah.
Trying to
get you all together. Okay. And you said you were walking through to the back. So we'll just follow this here.
Kind of looking at people as we go,
Okay.
taking it all in.
For the most part, you got some humans. You got a couple orcs and a couple dwarves in here working the
Do any of the
lines.
orcs match the image of the gentleman on Frankie's laptop?
You know what? One of them
Because
does.
all orcs look the same.
Because all orcs look
Oh,
the
no.
same. And we got
I was gonna say,
canceled
how
again.
racist is your agent?
Oh no, that's me doing it.
I would say it's the Microsoft facial recognition all over again.
We told it
I'll run
not
it-
to
I'll run it
report
through the
that
monitor.
back with using that word. One of them does. And I don't know if you'll be able to see the ping. Can you see the ping?
No.
All right, so I'll just do this because it's easy.
Is it
Okay,
the one?
just to the right.
The one that's next to me?
No.
Nice.
I'll move you and move you back. It's that one.
Okay. I don't see an orc over there.
But they're
It's
all
right
using the
here.
same icon.
Ah, okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that enough? Or am I missing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7 people you can see.
Okay.
The rest are
Yeah.
drones and these 2
I've
big
got 2
robotic
next to the
arms on conveyor belts.
2 next to the conveyor belt, and a grouping of 5 over off to the side.
Sure. I see 3
That's
next to
what
the
I-
conveyor belts.
Let me reload real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
see 3 next to the conveyor belt, 3 over to the right, and then
1 to the left.
1 way to the left. Okay.
Yeah.
Foundry plays havoc with my computer a little bit. It mostly because I'm in Australia. So
And if it's not the spiders and the millipedes and everything else that's trying to kill you, it's got to be Foundry too.
it's all right. It's okay.
While you're reloading,
That-
I'm going to see if I...
That's better.
Holy shit.
Okay, so it's the
Just
one
wait
that's
for-
down
wait
here
for a
by the
second.
bar. Yeah, okay. It's this one down here on the far right in the middle. Gotcha. I'm going to ping a message to Breacher and Red about the particular orc over there, and the facial recognition showed that one as the one that was on Frankie's camera.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm gonna reply. Do you want me to zap him?
Not yet, but just be ready.
So, a quick question for my unfamiliarity with Foundry.
Mm-hmm.
To see that map, do I have to be zoomed out that far? Is there a way to actually scroll?
So with the scroll wheel, you can zoom
If you-
in and out.
Yeah.
And you can click and hold the right mouse button to
Uh-huh.
to pan and move the camera around.
Okay, that's what I needed. Thank you. Because I was scrolled out, and the icons were all an eighth of an inch. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I mean, are we still delivering the crate?
Well, yeah, we were paid to deliver the crate, but I'm more concerned about that guy over there. Does he have an AR icon?
Everybody's got some AR stuff going on.
Well, while we're doing this, I'm gonna try to hack his comm link.
All right. This one is going to be a little bit more difficult. He's going to have a rating 4.
That's fine.
Are these all just pallets and boxes and crates and stuff?
Yeah, It sounds like you're making a little bit more of a discerning look. It looks all kind of like junk.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if there's like a workshop or anything was set up. It's just stuff, right?
Yeah, it's just
And a conveyor belt.
yeah, it's just stuff. And when I say stuff, I mean like it doesn't make a lot of sense of the stuff. Like it's all just random crap.
Fair.
It looks like 5 successes.
Okay, you were able to get into his comlink.
I'm gonna message it to them, guys. Do you think this is a setup?
Oh, I'm 100% certain of it. I'm going to download his entire comm.
Okay. Go ahead and actually I'll do this. No, not that many. No, too many clicks. One success. That's not enough. Okay. Start
I'm gonna
downloading
see if I can
Comlink.
call my. Well, he's doing that. I'm gonna see if I can call my drone to come over on top of the taco truck.
Okay.
Where's Karen at?
In the office still? Maybe.
Okay.
You can't see her. She's beyond the
Zero.
door.
Yep, gotcha. Well, who's this guy that's right next to me? Is he human, I'm assuming?
Yeah, he's just a human, probably about in his late 20s, early 30s, kind of thick guy.
Yep. We got a delivery for you.
Oh yeah, good. He goes ahead. He walks over to the door. Control punches a button. Bay door slides open. And all right, go ahead, load it up on the belt.
All right. Go load it up.
Yep. I'm kind of looking at Glitch like, what's, like the eyebrows raising, like, what is the plan here?
Gets loaded.
I'm
Oh, once I've got the download of his entire comlink,
Mhm.
I'll brick it. We'll wipe it and then brick it.
I kind of want to say that there could be an alarm that gets set off for that.
I'm happy to run the stealth on it.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a
It's a Kyo
stealth check
sandwich.
for that if you want to do that without being detected.
I have the stealth program.
We're gonna look for 3
gonna look-
successes.
All right, give me 1 second. Stealth program reading 3. Is that hacking, cyber combat? What do we think?
Let's go with.
Doesn't really matter. They're exactly the
Yeah,
same.
I
I'm
was
just
gonna say,
curious.
you're both the same. Let's go with hacking.
Okay.
Hacking feels good.
All right. It's not an attack. It's a stealth, so I don't get that, but I do get that. All right, let's roll that.
Damn.
Oh, wow. That is quite a critical success.
Holy shit.
You are so sneaky. You are Mr. Deed's butler sneaky.
wow.
and you are able to wipe and brick that sucker.
All right. And then I'll spoof any presence of myself there. It should be done when it's bricked, but
Okay. You guys are good to go. What are you doing next?
head
Do you want to drive the van back around and then go let Karen know it's been delivered and then
think so.
we get out of here?
That's the plan.
Okay.
I'll ping a message to both of them. I think I've got all of the information off of our orc friend over there. He matched the facial recognition, at least, of the guy that pulled the trigger on Frankie. So
Maybe he's got a selfie on there we can show to Frankie and get a comparison. Unless Frankie's also freaking us over.
I don't think Frankie's
I'm
gonna
gonna
do that.
record. I'm gonna record as much as I can of these faces in this place in here
For sure.
and review that later.
Let's go get paid.
All right.
Yes, please. And then deliver the sweet old lady's truck back to her.
Head out front to the office.
Yep.
Once Red comes around, and then speak with Karen. Hey, we're good, right?
You're good. All right. She hands over a stack of Nuyen.
Wow.
Sends you on her way.
Hard currency.
Hard
All right.
currency.
Yeah. Paper, plastic.
Paper's good. I don't trust the banks.
That's all right. And then make our way out and bounce, I think.
Okay.
That's
Making our way downtown. Walking fast. Faces pass
I'll
on
just-
homebound.
You guys make it out without an issue. I'm actually surprised. I had that area prepped for trouble, actually. So you head back. I'm gonna move you back over to basically where Manuela likes to park her taco truck, which is just a little bit of a turn down here. Actually, one more over. This is where she likes to park, because her apartment is up north just a little bit. Her apartment's up here. So she parks right around here normally. There we go. That's where you saw her. Pull up.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys want to head back, I'll wait here and make sure she gets the vehicle. It's up to you.
We'll hang out.
Okay.
Oh.
What was the pay that we got? By the way.
15,000.
15,000
five
is hard
apiece.
currency.
Yeah, hard
Yep.
currency.
Hard currency, so that makes it like worth 1.5. Really.
I'm just gonna keep things simple. It's a 1-for-1.
All right.
We just gotta put it in a bank if we're gonna use it digitally.
True. There's a lot of things you can do with cash.
Yeah, not a bad idea to keep cash on hand.
True story.
Okay, so it doesn't take very long. You pull up, and I guess she saw you guys pull up from her bedroom window or something, and you see her tottering back out across the street, back over to where you guys, and she, in Spanish, oh, is it in one piece? Is it good? Oh, the truck looks fine. Hopefully I could still make my money
Give her
tonight.
Give her the 500 that we got from the tips and selling and stuff.
Oh, and oh, thank you. Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
You make good. You have great tacos.
Tell her she should set up over next to our house.
Also tell her she didn't see us.
Right? You've never seen us. This this never happened. And and I'll give her the general idea. If you're ever over in that area, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well, she thanks you, and gets in the truck, and she's like, "Can I get you guys dinner? I'm going to start cooking for my dinner my dinner shift? Did you want some tacos to go? Maybe a
I'll take a
tamale?
six-pack.
That sounds great.
Six-pack of pound.
I am not going to turn down a taco.
Okay. So she offers to make you any food that you want and gives you whatever you want to drink and sends you on your way.
Tacos and a nice cold soy vesa.
All right, we get back to the safe house. We'll divvy up the cash.
So the orc was there. Should we go tell him? You know?
Oh, we'll forward
Frankie?
the information on to Frankie. Yeah.
Okay. So what's our next step then, chums? Because by the way, the news isn't dying down, and they're in our neighborhood. Technically, they lost us somewhere in our neighborhood.
Well, while we were there, I happened to get a full download of that orc's comlink and erased it on my way out, bricking it. So he has a paperweight, but we can go through his info and see what we can find. Contacts,
Okay,
all of it, everything. I did a clone, so
interesting. Okay, works for me.
So first, who is the guy?
Okay.
I'll need to buy a separate comlink so I can upload everything back onto it.
Okay.
Could you just do it with a burner?
Yeah, that'd be a burner.
You can just go grab one of those from the convenience store.
That's it. Then we'll do a clone of his info back onto that.
Okay. Quick trip to the convenience store and back. Burner comlink cost you, say, 70 million. So
Easy.
Hey, I got this one.
No, I'll pay for this one, man. We're good. All right.
Yeah, I want to take a look and see if there's anything. I don't know, how do you say it? Anything different about the neighborhood? Because with Red Panda telling us about them being in the neighborhood makes me nervous.
go ahead, throw out an intuition check. Just a straight open check, just a dice with your ability score.
Okay. That
No,
was no good.
nothing. You're staring around looking for stuff and managed to trip over your own feet just about trying to get up a step up onto a curb.
Looks clear. How's it look now?
But yeah, you don't notice anything untoward.
Fair.
I guess you're loading everything up to the comlink.
Yeah, that's going to be my evening at that point. I'm just going to work on that, going through all of his information, compiling data, getting his contacts list, see if I have access to his creds, anything.
Okay. Red Bear, what are you doing?
I think with me knowing that they did a quick sweep of our neighborhood, or they know where at least our neighborhood is because they lost us not far from the safe house. I'm gonna do a quick astral excursion, pop in the astral plane, and kind of sweep around the generalized area and see if there's any magical snoops going on.
Okay. You don't notice any active right now, but you do see that there is a couple astral trails out there. Probably from the best of your, without a die roll necessary. These are probably watcher spirits that might have gone through the area. They're not very strong. It's not like a strong mana presence. Like it's a pretty weak one, and it is. They kind of zip around, almost like a dragonfly flying. You would be like, it's here, it's there, it's kind of moving about.
which could be looking for us or could be some other paranoid mage doing something similar.
But yeah, it's there's enough to say. All right, yeah, there's been astral activity. Um,
Right.
you're not really you don't know of any mages particularly in the area, but I mean, there could be a street shaman or two. There could be a mage in the area, but you're not on first name basis with any, at least that you're aware of, and you're pretty sure you know.
Okay. Right. I'm fantastic and delightful. I like to know all the mages in the area.
Yeah.
Uh, so they may be watching us. There's spirits around. Not like a lot and nothing dangerous, but I think if they really wanted to catch us, they would have.
They keep messing with us, though. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Each report. Is there anything you could do to help to, like, I don't know, what, disguise us, protect us here, Red Panda?
Me? I mean,
Pay no attention to the three guys in the apartment.
I could set up some barriers and wards, but like it's so much resource intensive, and that would only stop spirits and mages from finding like me.
Well, if
Because
it's a no, it's a no. I don't know. I don't know.
It's not that it's a
Hocus
no.
pocus
It's I don't think it's going to help as much as we'd want it to.
stuff. Which is fair. I don't know how all that stuff works.
Yeah, I get it.
I got nothing.
I don't know how the computers work. I just press the buttons and I get the Googles.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the only thing I could be doing is sitting there and pensively waiting for Glitch to get info.
That's all he's doing is just going through the comlink and compiling data and seeing what he can access and what he can't.
Yeah, so you've got quite a bit of data here to go through. Obviously, you have an entire comm link. Couple things jump out right freaking away. There's SimSense recordings. And when you do a quick opening of those, you'll notice that some of the recordings are, yes, him beating the hell out of Frankie and a couple of the people in the building. But there's also recordings of you in the warehouse as well. They were recording, recording in the warehouse. And there's a couple contact phone numbers. Which school did you graduate from?
I just said Ivy League. It didn't specify which one.
MIT and T.
MIT and T. We can go with MIT and T.
Sure.
You recognize a couple of the phone number, like one of the phone numbers in there, because also hacker, as being a dead drop number for Horizon.
We'll run a trace.
It traces back to a Horizon, like you've worked for Horizon in the past, and it traces back to a Horizon virtual dead drop.
Okay, we'll file that off to the side. Any of the other numbers I recognize?
No, just random stuffs.
Are we being running manned?
Probably a little bit. Do we have access to his credits?
His credits, as far as what he's been spending money on?
Yep.
Yeah. You can see he's been spending money at bars, mostly some food, stuffer shacks, some of them nearby to where you're at personally, like your safe house within a few blocks of here. And some just around town. He's also
Most recent ones are the most recent ones around where we're at. Say within the last couple of days.
Yeah, within the last couple of days, he's done some purchases around the area here.
Rewind on the SimSense feeds.
Okay.
one from us in the warehouse, one from at Frankie's. What about before that? Is there any feeds of him like actually casing our safe house, watching where we're going, following our movements, that sort of stuff?
There's some footage in there from before you took the job of the safe house in particular, the building that you guys are holed up in. There's footage of the electric dolphin inside and out. None with Frankie though, but parking lot, interior of the bar, exterior alleyways. There's footage of the warehouse that you did the pickup at and the drop off at as well.
Are they doing like the world's worst reality TV show for us?
Give
You see
me-
where his money's.
Give me a
I'll be-
search. Give me a search check too.
Like data search?
Yes.
Data search and browse, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, browse. Data search and browse.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. That'll be enough. No glitches really. No, that's enough. So you're actually able to also pick up some footage. 2 more sections of footage. One of him placing the drone in the apartment building, and then another one of them in the crowd during the rally when you were doing your initial run.
Okay. In this SimSense footage, is there a way to figure out the ID of the original producer? Like, did he look in a mirror or something, or is it like ID coded to an individual, anything like that?
It's linked directly to this to that comm link that you did did the download from.
Right.
Are you talking about like
And there's a
like what it was recorded to that comm link?
It was recorded to that comm link. I'm talking about like identifying markers. Can I trace it back to that individual?
Oh, like did he look in a mirror or something?
Sure.
Yeah, that you catch his
Reflection.
face. You catch his face in a reflection. At least in a
What
couple
in
of
the
videos.
ghost in the shell are we doing?
Do we know how to get a hold of that Lone Star rookie that we almost killed?
No.
Do we know his name?
Wait, you're talking about that
I
Lone
think-
Star rookie. That Lone Star rookie
That we
was recording SimSense as well.
Yeah. I've got his SimSense. That we took his SimSense rig.
Right. That's
I'm
really-
thinking.
okay.
I'm thinking that we build a case and give it to him, so he can jumpstart his career, and then he'll owe us.
we did almost end and then simultaneously save his life.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. Let me think about how to do that because I like that angle. I'm just not prepared for that angle.
That's fair. That's fair.
If it helps at all, not to answer now, but Breacher has contacts over at Lone Star,
Okay.
so that
I
might
also have
be-
Street Doc. I also have a Street Doc contact that might know how to like get information in through like the medical side of things.
Yeah. Let's pick that up on the next session then.
Well,
Because I
Fair.
want
put a pin in-
yeah, I
pin
want
in
to
that
pin that one because I like that angle. I'm not prepared for that route. I'll be honest with you. I was prepared for you guys to possibly pull a shootout once you saw the orc in that factory.
We
There were
don't.
far too many of them there.
We don't have. I think we have like 3 points of gun skill between all three of us.
I know.
We have precisely one gun, and nobody that has the gun knows how to use it.
Yeah, I also like remember I built this with 4 characters in mind.
No, we got to play a little smarter. So.
Yep, I didn't readjust everything. I kept it all the same.
That's why
That's all
we
right.
got
All right. Work
Okay.
smarter, not harder.
Yep.
We got to play smarter. That's why I'm shutting the hell up most of the time.
So yeah, let's put a pin in that one there. We're just about the 2-hour mark anyway.
Okay.
Let me work on that angle for the next session.
And the other thing that I need to know is there a phone number that he was in contact with regularly?
There will be one, yes.
Wait, what I'm curious about is you saw where his money's going. Can you see where it's coming from?
I was going to go there.
Okay.
Way
I'd
ahead
imagine
of me.
he's got an expenditure account.
That'll be to trace the money. That's going to be another data search browse.
Do you want that now?
Yeah, that I'm prepared for.
It's like, I have this answer.
This I have the answer for. Looks like a few successes. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. That'll be enough. The money,
Not as good as my stealth roll, but
yeah, no. The money is coming from a fixer escrow account. You recognize it. It's direct competition of Frankie. This guy we'll call Archie, because he's Frankie's arch nemesis. Play on
I
And
like
you always
I
liked
like his
Archie as a
comics.
villain.
Swear to God, if he doesn't have two bodyguards named Betty and Veronica, what are we even doing here?
He is now. He is going to have the Razor Girls, Betty and Veronica.
Nice.
Now I got to make those characters.
Oh, darn.
I'm just typing up some
Alrighty.
notes.
Yeah. I mean, Freddy's your guy glitch, so. You
Frankie?
probably already Frankie? I say Freddy.
You said Freddy.
It's all right.
Frankie. Frankie's your guy glitch, so. I'm sure he already knows the job we did earlier is done, but now it sounds like you've got some more fun info for him.
Well, I'm going to make a packet for him as well. We'll do a data packet for each one of us so we all have the intel for what you guys want to know. I'll do a data packet for Frankie, and I'm going to compile a full case file effectively. And that doesn't have to happen this week. That can be when you get everything sorted out. But we'll compile a full case file for our rookie Lone Star agent, so that he can jumpstart his career in OS 1 or 5.
I like the burn notice approach of like, look, young agent that actually Poker Face comes to mind if anyone's seen that show with Natasha Lyonne. But the rookie agent, of course, that's like, I can't even catch a break, and then he's like taking down the biggest mob bosses in the world because the criminal is helping him.
So good.
Little Blacklist reference there for me.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I was thinking.
All
There's
right.
a really storied tradition of the chaotic good rogues helping out the one cop they think they can trust.
Were there any other things you guys wanted to do before we wrapped up?
I'm good.
don't
I have
think so.
to
I
figure
think
out a
we're good.
shopping. I have to figure out a shopping list and contact my talismonger and see if there's some more conjuring supplies I need. But that's about it.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's pick up again in 2 weeks.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks for running.